Welcome to our mini Amazon final demo. I'm Andrew, the products guru, and I'm going to be going over the products section right now. So as you can see here, we are currently browsing as a guest, and you can see we have 20 products per page. Everything is paginated, and we also have this search and filtering and sorting option. So I'm going to search for keyboard, and you can see that there are 4 matches here. You can also you can also filter by category. For example, clothes. I only want 3 stars and up, and then $80 max price. And I'm gonna sort by review count descending. And you can see here we have 5 matches here, and all of this sorting and filtering is correct. There's also this top K most expensive filter from milestone 3, and it shows the K most expensive products on our site. If we look at a product here, for example, eco-friendly socks, the details page shows all of the required details, and it also shows this list of different sellers that you can buy this from, as well as their different prices. It also has this graph of the price history in the past 90 days, and also customers who bought this also bought these products, and this is done by doing a join on the orders table. For price history, it's doing a join and aggregation. And then we also have this feature here which shows similar products in the same category, and this is done by trigram similarity on the title. So eco-friendly socks matches these different eco-friendly things, as well as luxury socks.
This is Dylan Zhao, the user guru. Now we'll try registering, and this email is already in the system. And you can see when I try to register, you can see that it's already taken. So let's change this to a new user. Let's say demo user, test.com. And boom, you can see that it registers. Now let's sign in with ice cream at taste.good. Test 1, 2, 3. And boom, we can sign in. After logging in, you can see that we can edit the profile of this user. And we can change the first name, the last name. Let's say I change it to Dylan, as well as the passwords if we would like to. And if we try to change here though, for example, Alice at example.com, you can see that everything changes properly. Later, let's go to trend balance. If you can see balance right here, we can add funds. There's the current balance, and there's also deposit, withdraw, and purchase. If we add funds, let's add $100 here, and click add. And then there's a new deposit row in our transaction history. And then if we try to withdraw, you can see that if I try to withdraw more than we have, for example, 10,000, there's insufficient balance, and that error shows up. But if we change the amount to 20, you can see that it properly goes through.
Demonstrates the cart functionalities. So first I'm just going to go through a couple of these random items, and I'm just going to add some of them to my carts. So we'll add one of these, and then we'll go back and let's go and add some, like a cutting board, or yeah, let's add a cutting board. We'll get one of these cutting boards, and then let's go to our cart. So we can see all of these items. This deluxe speaker is something I had in already, and you can see that it's our total is less than our balance. And if we want to, we can save some of these items for later. Like say I can save this one for later, and buy it later. And so I can go to proceed to checkout, and you can see that we have our checkout screen here. And so I can enter a coupon code if I want to, and it'll apply a discount, and I can place an order. And this takes us to our purchase history, where this order like shows up. And so you can see that our balance has been changed, where it's like lower than our previous amounts. And then if I go in and add even more items, like say I go and put this back and I have 10 items, I obviously can't buy this because it's more than my balance and it won't let me. And I'll have to add more funds later.
Here we're at the purchases page. So my order shows your purchase history. And you can see here that this is all your past orders and they're grouped by date and sorted in reverse chronological order. You can also see a lot of statistics here at the top. So you have your total amount spent and these counts here for pending versus fulfilled, total orders. So that's going to give you a summary of how much you've purchased in the past. Then, if you want to view the specific details of an order, you can press View Details, and then it'll show you exactly what you bought. And as you can see here, this price is here, and this is actually locked at the purchase time. So this doesn't change even if the seller changes the price. There's also a fulfillment timestamp that shows when the order was fulfilled.
Hello, this is the Seller Guru, and this is displaying the inventory page. Right now I am logged in as a seller, so I have this page here. Here we can see all the items in my inventory. We can see my total inventory value, as well as some analytics like top 5 inventory items by value, average price, and how many low stock or out of stock options we have, or items we have. We can see what we are currently selling here. We can change the amount just like this, and it automatically changes. Great, and we can see our buyer analytics here too. So here we can see all our recent buyers, and total customers, repeat customers, and total revenue. So going back to inventory, we can view our orders here. Here we can see the orders that we have. We have our 8 total orders, 6 fulfilled, and 1 pending. And for each of these orders, we can see the buyer information, the shipping address, the quantity, the status of it, the order date, and what item it is. Here we can fulfill this order of the premium chocolate bar, just like that. And now that order is fulfilled. Right, and lastly, we can see how we would add a listing. So we would go back to inventory, and we can add a listing here. We can choose any product, such as this cutting board, set a price for it, and a quantity, and then create that listing, and it's added here to our inventory.
Hi, this is Sarah, and I'm the Social Guru. So first thing I would like to show you is that we're able to add reviews. So I'm logged in right now, and so you're only able to do reviews if you're logged in. But as you can see, if we return home, we can click on some random product and write a review. We can say it's 4 stars, great product, fast shipping, and we can include an image if we want. We can just submit that. And then if you go to my reviews, right here, so it's sorted in reverse chronological order, and you're also able to review sellers. So say for example, maybe we haven't bought those stocks. There's actually a block on that, so we can only review sellers that we've bought from. So as you can see, you can review a seller after you complete a purchase from them. But if you go to my orders and then view details on something, have this seller, and as you can see, we purchased from this seller, so now we can write a seller review. So 3 slow shipping, and again you can add an image. And when we try to review the same product again, so we can go back home and try to review this again. It already says that you reviewed it, so you can actually edit your own review. And we can edit it here, okay, shipping, and update it. There you go. Another feature is that you can upvote reviews. So say for example, we want to You can choose a different product, maybe. Premium keyboard. Review all reviews. And you can see here that these are some reviews that people have put, and you're able to upvote and downvote them. So, upvote, and then it shows here that it's +1 votes. Downvote, -1 here. And something interesting as well is that, say for example, we wanted to upvote our own review. We're actually unable to do that. It won't give us the option to upvote and downvote it, so it's going to prevent some bias.
Of everything that we implemented in this project, we implemented a full user system with registration, login, profile editing, a virtual balance, and complete transaction history for deposits, withdrawals, purchases, and refunds. Our product side supports advanced full-text search with PostgreSQL indices, category and rating filters, popularity, sorting, price history charts, and a top K query for the most expensive products. Our cart handles save for later, coupon codes with validation, and atomic order submission that updates balances, inventory, and order records consistently. Our sellers have inventory management, order fulfillment with buyer shipping info, and analytics dashboards that summarize orders, revenue, and stock. Our social features include product and seller reviews with business rules and review upvoting. And all major interactions use parameterized SQL and server-side validation to guard against injection and invalid input. Thank you so much for watching our mini Amazon demo.